Yo, what's good, YouTube? Roozy here, bringing you a brand new video. And yo, guys, I want to apologize for my lack of uploading. I started working the beginning of this weekend, and it got kind of hectic, and I had to do a lot of errands and stuff like that. Nonetheless, welcome to the first video of Story Time with Roozy, with your host, Roozy. Alright, that was kind of corny. I'm gonna just leave that shit in there. Alright, y'all, man, what's good? Y'all miss y'all niggas, y'all. What's up, everybody? I hope y'all doing great. I hope y'all weekend was fantastic. A lot of y'all going back to school this week. You guys got my wishes, so you can do good in school. But let's get to it, guys. So the first story time video has to be about my first time getting suspended in school. Yeah, guys, you already know I wasn't that bad kid, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, some people want to get problems with you, and you gotta, I ain't gonna say nothing, you know what I'm saying, but let's get to it. All right, so my junior year, it was around March, I believe, May, some shit like that. It was getting kind of warm. So my junior year, if you're from the city, if you're from New York City, then you know how high school lunchrooms get. So this all started in the cafeteria. So I was waiting on the line to go get my lunch, because the lines be hectic in the cafeteria in New York City. So they give you this code, this ID code, that you would have to put in every time you would go get lunch, so they can identify you based on, I don't know what the fuck that whole shit is, but yeah, nonetheless, you have to put in the code. So that's why the long lines would form and all that shit, and high school is a lot of people. So it was hot as fuck, yeah. It was hot as fuck. For all my New York people, you guys know how it gets in those cafeterias when you're doing those lines. It gets humid and hot as hell. So I'm there. I waited like 20 minutes to get my lunch, right? And I'm already at the front. Like, I'm next to put in my pin. And I'm putting my pin, and some Moreno kid, I mean, he was dark skinned. He comes skipping everybody and comes next to me and snatches the pin shit away from me. And I look at him like, yo, who the fuck you think you are, my nigga? Like, I looked at him and I grilled the shit out of him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck you doing? He was like, I'm putting my pin in. He was like, you put in your pin? I said this, guys. He said, I'm putting my pin in. And I told him, you put in your pin after I'm put my pin. So I snatched it back from him. And yeah, it was a petty fight, but I had to defend myself in this situation, and you guys will see why. So I said, you put your pin after I put my pin, cause you wanted, I was here for 20 minutes. You want to skip everybody on the line? Like, what the fuck, my nigga? So we go back at it, back and forth, snatching each other the pin shit, the pin presser, the pin to put the pin in, and then he took it at the end. I'm like, you ain't putting your pin in, my nigga. I swear to God. And he goes, yo, bro, get the fuck away from me. I'm like, nigga, you get the fuck away from me, my nigga. And I was, I was a junior. I was kind of young. I was like 17, probably 16. And, my little hood side came out, because I'm from the hood no matter what. We come from the bottom, we reach to the top, you already know. But we from the hood, and, when you get a little angry, your hood side comes out. Like, trust me, yeah, your hood side will come out. So then I'm defending myself. I didn't want no problems. I'm not the problem starter in any situation. If anybody wants problems with me, that's their problem. I don't look for fights. I don't pick up nothing. That's not my fucking shit. So nonetheless, he goes, yo, get the fuck away from me, man. I go like, nigga, you the one that skipped the whole fucking line. What the fuck you talking about? So then I got to his face. And you want to tell me that shit one more time to get the fuck away from me? I'm gonna get closer to you if you tell me to get the fuck away from me, because that's just me. That's just me. So I get closer to him, and we straight face to face. And he's like, what you gonna do, hit me? And I was like, nigga, if anybody's gonna hit somebody, you gonna hit me, and then we're gonna scrap it. So then he was like, oh, word? And then I'm like, yeah, nigga, word. And then yo, guys, I swear to God, the way I'm gonna describe this kid to you, he's shorter than me, right? I'm about like 5'7", 5'8", 5'7", I think. He had to have been like 5'4". He's scrawnier than me. I'm a pretty bulk up guy, not huge like brolic, but I'm pretty bulk up for my thing. And this kid thinks he's one of those kids that is an attention seeker, because that was just unnecessary right there. All of that situation was unnecessary right there. He was an attention seeker, and no one likes the kid. No one liked the kid. I hated the nigga. The reason why I hated him was because he tried to hit on he tried to hit on my girl, which is now my ex, but at the time was my girl, and I ain't like that, so I confronted him about it, this and that, so he never did it again. But whatever. And then so so we had some past history, even though nothing went off, but we had some past history. But nonetheless, this kid, remember this till this day, is amazing. This kid had the balls to swing at me. Now guys, when I tell you that was the slowest swing mankind has ever created, that was the slowest swing mankind has ever created. It was so slow. I had enough time to retaliate, eat my lunch, come back, and he'd still be in the process of swinging. So this is what happened. He said, yo, get the fuck away from me. Like, do something about it. Because I'm not pussy. Because I must be pussy. Because you're going to come over here and skip everybody and take the pinhole and to put the pin in. I don't know what that's called. But to the machine to put the pin from my hand, you want to snatch it from my hand. So you must think I'm pussy. So then he swung and I grabbed his punch, guys. I swear to God, this happened. Yo, I swear, I felt like I was in a fighting movie. I grabbed his punch. And as soon as I grabbed his punch, I said, beep. Right in the fucking face. I just one jab to the face, and then after that jab, he started swinging at me. I ate that. I swear to God, it was so. He's a scrawny kid. Like, I felt bad. So what did I do? I didn't hit him again. I just grabbed him by the neck and I slammed him against the wall. So that's what I did, and I had him choking on the wall. Cause he wants to come think I'm pussy. So it was fucking hilarious, to be honest. Cause then the security guards came and they split us up, and I wasn't even mad. I was just laughing. I was like, "Hey, you bum ass nigga, yo!" Like that shit was funny as fucking. Everybody was just like hyping it up, like yeah, yo, goddamn, man. I remember that shit till this day. So the same day, I went to the principal's office, or the dean's office actually, and he was taking care of all that. And he goes, "Yo, why the fuck did you do that? You could have hurt the kid. Have you seen the size differences?" And I was like, he wanted problems with me. He was like, "Yeah, but sometimes you got to be the bigger person about things." And I was like, I understand, but he swung at me, so I'm not gonna. If I wouldn't have retaliated and done something about it, he could have put his hands on me. If I wouldn't have grabbed his punch, he could have put his hands on me. And he's like, "Yeah, you're right. I respect your decision and all that stuff. You do gotta defend yourself when necessary, but sometimes you gotta be the bigger person about things." And I was like, "I understand, because I'm an honorable and understandable guy." So nonetheless, I got suspended for 2 days. It wasn't so severe. I never had nothing on my permanent record. And he was not the principal. My son, what was his name? I forgot. The dean. He said, "You know what? Because you don't do nothing and you're not that type of kid. Because I know the type of kid you are. I'm gonna just let you slide, and I'm not gonna put this on your permanent record." So I was like, I appreciate it, this and that. So then during those 2 days of suspension, he was still going to school, and everybody was pressing the kid about it. If you don't know what press is, it's like you're confronting somebody in a very harsh, in a very strong way, or a rough way. And they pressed him, my friends and all my friends, because I was cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody. And all my friends and my girl who at the time, they pressed him and were like, "Yo, why the fuck you not suspended, my nigga? How the fuck you not suspended? Why is Ronald suspended and not you? Like, you gotta be suspended." And everybody went to the dean's office and this and that. So then when I came back to school, it was 2 days later, he got suspended that day. And nonetheless, that shit was hilarious. Like, my mom came to the school and she wasn't even mad. Like, well, she was kind of mad because I fought, because she didn't raise me to fight. But I just told her, I was like, "Mom, I had to defend myself." To be honest, I had to defend myself. Like, I can't stay hit. You know what I mean? So, like, I recommend y'all, don't pick up any fights. This is what my advice to you guys is. Don't pick up any fights. Don't be the problem seeker at all. Problem seeker leads to a big consequence. You always defend yourself when necessary. Defend yourself no matter what. You just defend yourself, and you know what I'm saying, somebody puts their hand on you, you better swing back, because I ain't gonna let my rebels, you know what I'm saying, take a hit for nothing. Y'all got me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if y'all haven't. Follow me on Twitch if y'all haven't. We won't be live streaming this week. Actually, this week is gonna be a little rough because I start work this week, but I have like 4 days off, so you already know, guys. During those 4 days, we're gonna be grinding videos and we're gonna be streaming. But nonetheless, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this fucking video, man. Stay tuned next Sunday. I decided to put a Sunday for fucking story time. It sounds a little more chilled. You know what I mean? I have more time on my hand and all that shit. So stay tuned for next Sunday, story time number 2. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Let me know what y'all think for the first story time video on the Roozy Gaming channel. But nonetheless, y'all, I love y'all. We're at 263, man. We're getting closer and closer to that 1K. You already know how we do it, man. Out here in the Rebel Gang. I'll see y'all on the next video, which probably will be on Tuesday. Roozy signing off. Peace.